I'd like to do a little exercise. Close your eyes and imagine bread. Open your eyes. Did the bread you imagine look like something like the one over here? Or did you picture a traditional damper ground from native grasses and cooked over coal that's been made on this continent for at least 30,000 years? Or perhaps any of the other breads made and consumed around the world, each with their own rich and varied history. I'd wager many of you, though perhaps not all of you, imagined the first bread. This activity is based on an example by post-colonial scholar Vanessa Andreotti. It shows how even in our imagination, it can be difficult to think otherwise. That is, to think of anything beyond the relatively recent, socially constructed models we've been brought up in, and to imagine other possible ways of knowing, being, and doing. For example, if I asked you to imagine an early childhood centre, a school, or an entire education system, would we face the same limitations? Across the continent now known as Australia, multilingualism has been commonplace for over 65,000 years. Today, around 1 in 4 children use a language other than Standard Australian English at home. Yet our early education system often treats it as a problem to be fixed rather than an asset to be nurtured. This monolingual mindset isn't just short-sighted, it's potentially harmful. It ignores the long-term cognitive, social, and economic benefits of high-quality early education experiences that are rooted in children's identity, culture, and languages. My PhD research aims to reimagine how we approach multilingualism in early education in Queensland. I'm examining how current policies imagine language and analysing public data in linguistically diverse communities to understand the real-world impacts of these imagining. But I'm not stopping there. I'm also seeking out the bright spots, early childhood centres and educators who are already embracing children's identities and languages and thereby reimagining linguistically sustaining early education in their own spaces and communities. Using an innovative mixed methods approach that combines systems-level policy and data analysis with local-level qualitative case studies, I hope to paint a holistic picture of the current and potential future state of early education for multilingual children in Queensland. Throughout this process, I'll be particularly attentive to how digital technologies can and are being used to support multilingual children's learning and development in innovative ways. This research has the potential to shape how we think about language in early education, informing policy and practice changes that benefit all children. The future of early education in Queensland and beyond lies in our ability to think otherwise, to reimagine a linguistically sustaining future for all children where they feel seen, heard, and empowered, no matter the language they use or the bread they eat.